Hello YouTubers, it's Gabo here again. This is my second part of my little series about the New Hampshire presidential debates. Now the Republicans are on the subject. Let's start as I did on my Democratic video with those who had the best performance or will get a boost on their campaign. First of all, maybe a little bit surprising, John McCain. He seemed to be the candidate who has the most knowledge of the things what it all tells about us. And his performance on the second part of the debate stood up from his seat, went to the end of the stage, to the edge of the stage, and spoke to the woman who lost his brother in Iraq. Was an emotional highlight of this debate, I think. So, and he had very interesting views about the mismanagement of the Iraq war and about the immigration thing. That could make John McCain a big boost in this whole debate and campaign. The second one is Mike Huckabee. His wittiness, his niceness and some were very great, and his word joke with hope at the beginning of the debate was really funny. So I think that this was a point that he made him very sympathetic. And another thing is that he's conservative. That's clear, but not so staunch, not a so scary way than Sam Brownback is, for example. So I think that Mike Huckabee could be a surprise candidate, or maybe a vice presidential candidate. And the third one is Ron Paul. Maybe also surprising, but not really about his views on the Iraq war, because they were clear. On the thing about the how can I say it, about the constitution and other things, but sometimes it was a little problematic when he got some words to say that he is the champion of the constitution. No, a little bit arrogant, but okay. Let's step above it. Now those who were disappointing. First of all, Jim Gilmore. So he was, for me, a little bit smellless, tasteless, colorless. So he has to improve himself about how to explain and how to show his views, his point of views. The next one who was a little bit disappointing was Duncan Hunter. Because, okay, his stances were clear, but it wasn't very convincing, to say just in this short way. The most surprising candidate was Tom Tancredo. So what he said about Bush was, wow, it was really good. It was very interesting. So he won't use Bush as anything. He would say, don't darken the White House. Wow, for a conservative candidate like him, very surprising. So a little boost can be, but among Republicans, Bush is how interesting it is, or how sympathetic it is. It is a bit popular. So we will see. So let's talk about some of those who were at the okay category. First of all, Tommy Thompson. So he had a big problem to separate him from Fred Thompson. It began at the first word, the first sentence of him. I'm Tommy Thompson. I'm Thompson. Tommy Thompson. The candidate, not the actor. So okay. But his healthcare views were very interesting and about Iraq. So he was better than in the last debate. Rudy Giuliani, very funny one-liner at the lightning strike. So, but he has again and again convinced the people about this whole thing about abortion rights and so on. So he was like Hillary Clinton. Don't hurt myself and don't bash the other candidates too harsh, because it could make me problems. So quite okay, but it could be better. Mitt Romney, he looked smart. I'm interested how long his hairdo does, so how long he has to do his hair. So, and he convinced, I think, better about his views than Rudy Giuliani did. So, and I think, what's the problem if someone changes his mind? I think nothing. So, he was also quite okay, I think, and his views about some other things, healthcare and some, were also quite okay. And Sam Brownback. Now, his views on Iraq, with the free state solution, federal solution, sounds very interesting, but okay, but he is not so the man who looks very presidential-like. So, let's make a little resume. Winners or campaign boosters: McCain, Huckabee, and Ron Paul. Surpriser: Tom Tancredo. Have to improve, very high probably, Duncan Hunter and Jim Gilmore. And who has to make a little bit more about himself is Rudy Giuliani. Who should stay as he now is Mitt Romney, and who has some problems, but also is quite okay, Sam Brownback. The one big problem was there was a little bit miss of Fred Thompson, so I don't know how this will impact this whole debate. So if you have any ideas, thoughts, mail me, write me, make a video. I'm very interested in your thoughts. So until I make my next video, I just say goodbye.